Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Sofia Sabrina and we are going to present our summarization of the article review for our topic, that is the infancy physical development. So I'm going to start with the introduction. The reason why we choose the infancy physical development topic for the assignment is for us to gain deeper view and better understanding of the infancy's physical motor skills and perceptual growth. There are many aspects that could give an impact to the infant's physical development. Therefore, it is important for us to read and learn more about this topic in order to gain better understanding in future. So there will be three article review that we're going to discuss later. The first article is about the home environment and how does it affect the baby's growth. The second article is about the measurement and aspects of the physical activity in infants. And the third article is going to be about the study of infants' physical activity, their behavior, and also their home environment. So I'm going to pass to my other members to start with their article review.
Hi, my name is Az-Zuhri and I'll be explaining on the first article regarding home environment and infant motor development. So this study is about on how can home environment influence infant motor development and to determine whether parents' expectation could actually build their child development in terms of motor skills. So they picked 43 mother and infants to participate in this study for the durations of 8 months. So when the time the baby are born till they are 8 months old is how long they conduct this study for. To collect the data, they did based on home inventory and Alberta skill to record the parents' responsiveness towards the child and to see the interaction between them. And they also did a score test based on the activities of their child to see how fast they could actually develop in terms of crawling, sitting, and walking, standing, something around that. And to do so, they did a periodical home visit, and the therapists that did this record the data to collect the results of the study. So this study is important because it opens up new paths for future research regarding infant development and how it can affect later in their life. So it can be said that the early stages of life is important because later it can impact their life in the future. Analysis of the first article. So the first article have proven that there is a strong association between home environment and infant motor development. However, the variables that they use are only one-sided because they require parents to be fully attentive of their child and to provide good environment. Therefore, they couldn't prove a statistically significant results from this study because there is not much differences in their environment. So in order to prove to come up with significant results, they should widen their variables of category, such as looking based on their income, looking the living condition that they are in. You can look at based on the poverty or the urban poor, and by differentiating between these two categories, maybe this study could achieve more probable results from this research.
My name is Nur Hanis and I'll be summarizing about article number 2, which discusses about the physical activity in infants. Based on the article that we found, it was conducted to measure the physical activity of infants in the first 2 years of life because of the rising cases of obesity in infants. The article also explains about the usage of gadgets and their effects towards the development of infants, as well as the relationship between nutrition intake and the physical activity of infants. It also mentions about the tools that are used in order to measure physical activity in infants and toddlers. Activity is represented by rhythmic stereotypes and have been gaining more interest from the public eye as there is a troubling rise in child obesity before the age of 2 years old. Furthermore, caregiver questionnaires, direct observations, and motion sensors are the most common approach for measuring physical activity in infants and toddlers, although there are a wide range of other approaches. Now moving on to the tools that can be used to measure physical activities, which are the accelerometer and the actometer. The accelerometer is used to measure the frequency of body movements, while actometer measures the movement of the body into planes. This article, it also explains about the nutrition intake and the effects towards physical activities. Though there are relatively little researchers discussing about this relationship, it is proven that nutrition intake has an effect towards the motor activity and the cognitive development of infants as well as their weight. The author also covers on the impact of television on the physical activities of children, and it is in fact not recommended for children to watch any television or videos, as it could have an effect towards the physical activities. Overall, the article discusses about the physical activity in infants and the importance of their development. The article also emphasizes about the effects of nutrition and the effects of gadget usage towards the physical activity and development of children.
I'm Kartiyayini and I'm glad to present my article review for this developmental psychology. The article of early childhood predictor of infant physical activity, which is written by Jill, Joe, Salman, Karen, and Nicola, observed a 4-month-old infant and also 9-month-old infant. Through maternal belief and behavior, the infant behavior, and also the home environment, but mostly they focus the first two. So based on the findings, they encourage that the daily activity should be practiced by infant. As they learn through playing, it may also enable them to develop their gross motor skills, social emotion skills, and autocognitive skills. And based on the second finding, they also indicated the relationship between maternal belief and maternal behavior towards the children or infant or anybody above which is not above 4 years old. They understand that it makes the bonding of a parent and a child close and strong. So what are the benefits they can gain from this second finding? A parents and a child, which is mainly a mother and the infant, can gain the understanding between them, and also it increase the compassion, the feeling of compassion and love towards the child by the parent. And in conclusion, physical development is one of the main part of an infant growth. Therefore, I highly agree that the studies related it to the growth and skill development. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, the infant's physical development is very important to ensure their growth in future. Infants tend to learn and explore a lot of things around them as their physical and cognitive development are growing rapidly at this stage. So their positive reflexes may help them to prepare for their voluntary action in future. In addition, it is important for the parents also should play their role to ensure their infants' physical development are developing well. So with that being said, we are going to end our presentation. Thank you and be safe everyone. Bye.